this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better. 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often playing a lonely forward up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, we've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Oh, this looks sharp. Chouameni. Carvajal. Chouameni. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. Danger averted for now. Neymar.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Takes a shot! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Messi! Yes! Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Hendrick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Messi, very much a man of this moment. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. He's gone forward. That has not gone well. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Carvajal.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrated on the shape here. And he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Take back. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Guti plays it short. Oh, he's played it in low. Lovely. Now then. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a great ball here. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
After 70 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they go, they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. No way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rodrigo. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Bellingham. Come on the field is number 10, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Nicely shaped ball. Played through for the wide man. Engages and forces him off the ball. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? No mistake. Could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Carlson getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement. David Villa.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Griezmann. David Villa. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Griezmann. Now it's Bale. And he was quick to react. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels...
Show me the way, never obey. Bright clouds on a summer
So we reach a fork in the road.
Hello, everybody.
Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative.
When that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the
He's through it all alone! Chance shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's had a hit. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Ball's played through. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Rodrigo. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Mbappe has a shot. Fantastic from Rodrigo. A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. It's a good ball out wide. Hendrick. Hendrick! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And this is Bale. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Barcelona by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hendrick clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. Guti goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Eder Militao has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Quality ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is a brilliant interception. And here's Mbappe, spread out to the left. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for the run. And they've got a throw. Guti. And he's in on goal. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Hendrick. Chouameni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, sweet feet. Place it in low. Guti. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Guti. Gets into some space. The cross comes in. And it's hoisted clean. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Guti probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bale was steaming forward. Messi, and that's a good ball. Messi! Oh, the ball cross went loose. That's another chance.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Isco is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Lewandowski. That has been cut short. 4 added minutes on the board. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. That looks a decent ball. Ball looks a good one.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And time is up. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate game.
Bulletin from the regional police department.
Hello and welcome for the season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of 2 teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be an ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Busquets gets good distance on it.
Well, caution is dominating.
Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Surely! Off the post!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Mbappe. And it's Guti. That is a great pick out. Nicely intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. That's good play. And here's Messi. Mbappe. The pass is intercepted. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Howson. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Here's Guti. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. He's gone away. Here comes the corner. Barcelona, second corner now. Messi plays it short. This looks promising. Decent chance! Split second. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back on the way. Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And that could spell trouble. David Villa! In he goes again. It's in!
Not bad, not bad.
And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Flashes it across. Guardiola with the clearance. Howson. Busquets. Guti. No way through there. And That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header!
Courtois! Let's go.
Sergio Busquets is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Pepe. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
This guy is skillful, man.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good run down the right. Pedri delivers with wit.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Howson can get it clear. Pedri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Howson. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Position game, change it to position game. So critical. Brazil. Brazil. Brazil, Brazil. Oh my god.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Modric. And this is Lewandowski. It's come to nothing.
That is out. Is out.
Get a throw in. Pedri. Here's Ricky Puig. Busquets.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What a pass, man.
Ricky Puig. Ronaldinho.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Howson is the team's great visionary. Nicely spread. Pedri. Now it's Ricky Puig.
Yeah. Come on, Ronaldinho.
Providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! And one more try! Barcelona!
Easy, easy.
Barcelona are in front! Messi, his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Now there's a fine ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? He's found shot a goal! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That pass isn't the best. Albert Ferrer. Busquets.
There will be one.
Let's Bebeto. And Bebeto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper.
Hindi pass.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Offside.
Busquets. That's gone loose. He is through here. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, what? And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is... So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Dieter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Looking for the run. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neymar! That was certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
And the shots! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Dieter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Bebeto!
We still have time.
And they are dragging it back. Game on again! Oh, that is a sweet finish. Gorgeously controlled. Ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution in progress.
Substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
We have ourselves a shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona go into the lead. No, that was never going to make it. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Number 16,
That's Ronaldinho.
Number 8,
Ended up in no man's land.
coming on the field.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Romani. Number 15, Guti. 6
And that
added minutes
interception
has been
was
indicated.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Ronaldinho. That's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot stop.
None of my business. On the play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit that I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. Can't take me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break, and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock it old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move when I'ma move my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when I food get loose, so that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like boxes, how that pop look like robotics. Can't take me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands wave, and I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are the prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Deep cross. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too. And he's just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. No, it's come to nothing. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Lewandowski. Albert Ferrer. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bojan. Koeman. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
This is their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Here's Guti. Now it's Bebeto. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. De Jong. Now Albert Ferrer. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's De Jong. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a threatening ball. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
He can run onto that. This is Bojan in chance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Guti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Griezmann. It could be in here. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution field, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 22.
He's done very well to take that back. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And this is Bebeto. Into the channel. It's a promising position. Pedri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Bebeto! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Distributed tidily. Messi.
What the fuck, man? What are you doing?
Vinicius Junior. And it's Belletti. Now it's Bojan. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Barcelona have a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Bojan. And this is Bebeto. And this is Bebeto. Shot a goal! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Taking place.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Benzema. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a good foot in there. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. I have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Albert Ferrer. And he's gone searching crossfield. Eric Garcia. That's Busquets. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well read. The danger is averted.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played into space out wide. Albert Ferrer. Eric Garcia. Bebeto. Spread it left. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he welcomes it in. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Hazard. Camavinga. He's on it. Can he get away? Hazard. De Jong. Great vision. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. Now it's Forlan. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Camavinga. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, shooting cross! Sensational from Rivaldo!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Number 9, Hazard. So off we go once more.
Number 21.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bebeto! Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He's come in hard. He can get that clear. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's Bebeto. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Guti. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Howson gets it clear. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. Shoots! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga, just a quarter of an hour to play. Barcelona finding their passes.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who saw this coming? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. Oh, just decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
After 83
Wonderfully
minutes.
smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's Camavinga. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for... And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely bit of skill. And that's it. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen short.
어떻게 생각해 저 phenomenal You're better than the shit make me spin We're making music Everything 가볍게 Let's count down. Come and take my flip, get to know all that.
becomes a crunch game. So much depends on the orientation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Iniesta becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Now it's Camavinga. It's made its way to him. And he's straight offside. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Lewandowski. Barcelona finding their passes. Decent chance! Pedri, Messi, Iniesta, that's Busquets. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Iniesta, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Forlan. Pedri. And it's Iniesta, shifted it to the flank. That's gone loose. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Half an hour played now. The pass is intercepted. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Lewandowski receives it in a big chance. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Iniesta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Put it back in a hurry. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Lewandowski. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Belletti. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Added time.
And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That was good alertness. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
This is there's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Iniesta. And he's got the beating of his man. Iniesta. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto. Oh, what a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Threads one in. Picks up. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Camavinga.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a good-looking delivery. Koeman clears it away.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There they go, hunting again.
That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin. is a nervous time, but these are positive. Are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Brilliant.
Chris Iniesta. If you do it better than him, some say nobody has done it better than him. Busquets. Eric Garcia. Oh, and they're quick to... Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our first corner. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the left flank. Ball swung in. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Ronaldinho's delivery. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's come to nothing. Chouameni. Now, oh no, this does not look good. Plays it in low.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's made its way to him. Oh, just skips past his man. He's free, he has got space. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Barcelona finding their passes. Iniesta. And it's Messi. Iniesta. He's through, now is he in?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. That's good defensive concentration.
Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valde engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Eric Garcia cuts it out. There's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
There's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Lewandowski. Kubasi. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well read, nice interception. Albert Ferrer. Iniesta. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. It's Ronaldinho. Camavinga. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Now it's a chance for a shot. He scored. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Charlotte. Time and again they are repelled. There's a sharp little ball here. That was good alertness. Chouameni passing is crisp and sharp, and that could set him on his way. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And there goes the final whistle. So that is it, the end of the road.
How you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible. I didn't know what to say. As the hours fell away, love is on this move, this move. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. This is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. Don't let your own be, 'cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game. Next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Botafogo have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix them.
He's through and all alone!
Wonderful.
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
And here's Batistuta. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
With style. That's what he has always been about.
Always. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Adams cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Either side yet able to find the net. Now it's Bebeto. De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. Batistuta. On time, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to...
Oh, what has happened here? Costa Corta. Now it's Bebeto. Well, they can break here. De Bruyne. Well, they've got it again. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Morientes. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. He's in a good position here. Mateus! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Bebeto. And Bebeto! A Bebeto beauty! About as smooth as it gets. AC Milan are all square. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Costa Corta.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
De Bruyne, and he's on his way. Adams deals with that comfortably. Adams gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they...
Cruyff. And they're quick to get it back. This is Batistuta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
Mateus! Long ball looking to counter. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they...
Anybody, I'm not there to pass myself. I just want it. I not be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just want it. I say, share you day your day, brother. Day your day, sister. Day your day, brother. Day your day, sister. Day brother. Day your day, sister. Day your day.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against
Red and black
Borussia
wherever you
Dortmund.
turn. The 0 is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
Takes a shot! That's another chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved attempts a clearance. Vitinha! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Nicked it back promptly. Robson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's been intercepted. And he's searching through. Messi! Oh, that was a routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. Up he goes!
From the corner.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that.
After 21 minutes, number 4, Van Dijk.
This moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Vitinha. And he was alert to it. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne. It's Bebeto. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Vinicius Junior. He decides to cross it. Vieri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Here's one. And Bebeto! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch a counter. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ambitious ball here. You can run onto that. Beckenbauer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the whistle has gone for a
Don't get
reckless
the cup.
challenge there.
Yes.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Nicely weighted ball. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline option of the level of endeavour from both teams, I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's De Bruyne. Adams. It's a loose ball. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Great effort, beautifully taken.
De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
But they've got it again.
The attendance for
West
this
Ham
match
gone.
was 80,314.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bebeto. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vitinha. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally it...
Bullets! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Adams. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Robson.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And they're quick to press. Cross is just off target. Khan is there to clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Managed to get free. Plays it across. Can he stop it going out? Played back in. He rises! Costa Curta tries to clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nearly 3 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreo, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
The player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to get it clear again. And it's Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. That pass just didn't quite work. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Adams. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Milan still without a single shot on target. And this is Bebeto. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Goal! Milan!
Counter.
And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
21. Vinicius Junior.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Great ball, and he's having a go. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Iniesta. Raul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for options. Can he finish? Really well-taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
He's got told.
Why?
Distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Through the gears here, brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. the second half. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Snap assist.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. You make the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control. Taken back almost at once. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bebeto takes the shot. No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Knocks it into space. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Barcelona finding their passes.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Is there any support? And he shoots! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Important interception.
Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's Rijkaard. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first call. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. Ball's gone astray. And it's Zanetti. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. we have here? A real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan against Flamengo.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta. Bale. And it's Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. On time. Excellent interception. Vitinha.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Sané. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets, and it's Vitinha. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Sané. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Sané. Ooh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Yeah, not against this opponent. Khan is there to clear. Neymar. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? Line aside, giving way. It has been tight. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Batistuta. Looking for option. Neymar! Oh,
It
just
was
like a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
It's half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half, so neither side has yet broken through. Back into the middle, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Milan looking to pass their way through. Belletti. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's sick. Oh, he's been... And the shots! beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
It's a cracking ball. Oh, what has happened here?
It's caved by the keeper.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's worked it through.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he shoots! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
It's Bale! Oh, should have put that away.
That could get very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Brunner with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Bale, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The lightness of... sharpness of movement, the certainty of... And that is as far as it goes. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately